Sego, Sewa Kuego. Today's capsule, I wanted to touch on a couple of items. They're going to be fairly brief. The first one is the update on the action against Oka. And recently I received a letter from a law firm representing a certain group within our community who have been asking us to postpone the action until some consultation with the community takes place. I have to say that I don't think postponing this action in any way is in the best interest of the community. Seeing the fact that in the action that we sent to the community, there's an opportunity for you to have your input because we left the door open for amendments. So if you have a chance, if you have something that we may have missed, just send it to the link. And we're going to compile the different requests from our community members. Now, I've mentioned this in the previous capsule where it's the way this thing evolved and how the mayor of Oka went about this so-called consultation of his and the process that it had to follow. Once it was done over at the so-called consultation, it had to go to the municipal council and adopted, then sent to the MRC, where again it would be agreed to, and then sent to the Quebec government for ratification. So there really wasn't much time. By the time this whole process was seen through, we were already in the holidays. And we had till January 4th, I believe it was, to submit our contesting our legal action. So there was very little time. We were coming back to the office on January 5th, I believe, and we had to get this done by the 4th. It was really not much time. So again, I'm asking the community members to submit to the link I just showed you any pertinent information on our heritage. And it is all our heritage, not just one group. It belongs to us all equally. So I would ask anybody who would have any pertinent information to please just send it so we could move this file along. Now, this is not an action. I don't see it that way as to going after the citizens of Oka. I've always wanted to try to find a way to peacefully coexist. And this is a matter of the highest political importance to us. So we're going to continue on, and hopefully people understand that there just isn't time. So I'm hoping to get some positive feedback from anybody. Now, the second thing I wanted to bring up was the max vaccination that's coming up soon. Now, unlike the first vaccination we had less than 48 hours to prepare to try to accommodate as many people as we could with what limited vaccines we had. This time, we have well over, I think it's 1,200 vaccines are going to be made available to our community. And I urge each and every one of you to consider getting the vaccine and stop relying on conspiracy theories and outright false information that you find on social media. Because it's really important, because if you were to refuse getting vaccinated and you come down with COVID and then you pass it on to possibly a loved one, I mean, I don't even want to think of the consequences that would have for you personally. The regrets, and it might be too late. So I'd seriously consider taking the vaccine. Last topic I wanted to speak of. In my last capsule, I was thanking the ERU, the ACT team, various administration. I tried to touch on all our administration or all our programs here for the efforts they made during COVID to limit the infection. And I omitted our daycare center and all those that I've gone through a lot, like everyone, during this pandemic, but continue to do their job and help our community members. So to the daycare workers, I am very sorry for omitting it. But see, the first capsule was only supposed to be a thank you for the ERU and the ACT team. And then we started considering one program after another, and we kept adding and adding, and it kind of got a little bit confusing. So I do apologize for that oversight. And again, I want to thank all our administration and daycare. Love you guys. You did a great job throughout this whole pandemic. And looking forward to doing more work with all of you in the future. So that would be about it for today. Now go on.